Hey there, English learners! Welcome back to English Sprout TV, the place where learning English is simple, natural, and fun. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. Hi, everyone.
Emma, I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
What is the most important skill in English conversation?
Speaking?
Well, yes, but think about it. Before you can have a conversation, what do you need to do?
Oh, you need to ask questions?
Exactly. If you can't ask questions, you can't learn. You can't make friends, you can't order food, you can't find directions. Questions are the key to every door in English.
That is so true. I remember when I first started learning English, I was so scared to ask questions. I didn't know the word order. I didn't know if I should say, do you, or are you, or you are. It was confusing.
I know. And today we are going to fix that. In this episode, we are covering every question model you need. Yes, every single one. By the end of this podcast, you will know how to ask yes or no questions, what questions, choice questions, tag questions, and even polite indirect questions.
Wow, that is a lot. But don't worry, we're going to make it super easy. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's grow your English together, right here on English Sprout TV.
Let's do it. Okay, Emma, let's start with the most basic question type. These are called yes or no questions.
Yes or no questions. So questions where the answer is just yes or no.
Exactly. Like, are you happy? Yes. Do you like coffee? No. Simple, right?
Simple, but how do we make them?
Great question. Here is the secret formula. Listen carefully. For yes or no questions, we use this structure: auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. Let me say that again. Auxiliary verb, then subject, then main verb.
Auxiliary. What is that again?
Good point. An auxiliary verb is a helping verb. In English, the most common auxiliary verbs are be, do, and have, and also modal verbs like can, will, would, could, should.
Okay, so be, do, have, can, will. Got it.
Let me give you some examples. If I want to make the sentence, you are happy, into a question, what do I do?
Are you happy?
Perfect. You moved are to the front. Are is the auxiliary verb, you is the subject, happy is the rest. So are plus you plus happy.
Oh, I see. The R jumps to the front.
Exactly. Now try this one. The sentence is you like pizza. How do we make that a question?
Do you like pizza? No, that sounds wrong.
You're right, that sounds wrong, and here's why. The verb like is a normal action verb. It doesn't have be in it, so we need to add the auxiliary verb do. We say, do you like pizza?
Ah, do you like pizza? So when there is no be verb, we add do.
Yes, and if the subject is he, she, or it, we use does. For example, does she like pizza? Does he work here? Does it rain a lot?
What about the past?
Excellent question. In the past, we use did for everyone. I did, you did, he did, she did, we did, they did. For example, did you watch the movie? Did she call you? Did they go to the party?
So did is the same for all subjects.
Yes, that's the beautiful thing about did. It doesn't change. And when you use did, the main verb goes back to the base form. We don't say, did you went? We say, did you go?
Oh, I have heard people make that mistake. Did you went? No.
Exactly. So remember, did plus subject plus base verb. Let's practice. Emma, ask me a yes or no question using are.
Okay. Are you from Canada, Alex?
No, I'm not. I'm from the United States. Good. Now ask me a question using do.
Do you speak any other languages?
Yes, I do. I speak a little Spanish. Perfect. Now ask me a question using did.
Did you eat breakfast this morning?
Yes, I did. I had eggs and toast. See? Easy. Yes or no questions are just auxiliary plus subject plus verb. That's model number 1.
Model number 1, done.
Okay, now let's move to the most famous question type in English, WH questions.
WH questions. Those are the questions with what, where, when, why, who, and how.
Yes, and also which and whose and whom, though whom is a bit formal. The big 6 are what, where, when, why, who, and how.
I love WH questions because you get real information, not just yes or no.
Exactly. And here is the formula. For most WH questions, the structure is WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus main verb. It's very similar to yes or no questions. You just add a WH word at the beginning.
So, where do you live? What do you do? When did you arrive?
Perfect examples. Let's break them down. Where do you live? Where equals WH word. Do equals auxiliary. You equals subject. Live equals main verb.
Got it. What about what is your name? There is no do there.
Ah, great catch. When the main verb is be, we don't need do. The structure is WH word plus be plus subject. So, what is your name? Where are you from? Who is he? How are you?
Oh, that's much simpler. The be verb just moves to the front.
Yes. Now, let me teach you something really important, something that confuses many learners. There are two types of who questions and what questions.
Two types? What do you mean?
Okay, listen. If I ask, who did you see? Who is the object. You saw someone. I want to know the person. The structure is who plus did plus you plus see. WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb.
Okay.
Okay, but if I ask, who called you? Who is the subject? Someone called you. I want to know who that person is. And here is the magic. When who or what is the subject, there is no auxiliary verb.
Wait, no auxiliary? So we don't say who did call you.
Exactly. We never say who did call you. We say who called you. Subject plus verb, just like a normal sentence. But because it starts with who, it becomes a question.
Wow, so who called you? Who is the subject? Who did you call? Who is the object? That's tricky.
It is tricky, but here's a simple test. If you can answer with he called me or she called me, then who is the subject? If you can answer with I called him or I called Mary, then you need did.
Let me try. What happened? Can I say something happened? Yes. So what is the subject? No auxiliary.
Brilliant. What happened is correct, not what did happen. Now let's go through each WH word with examples. Are you ready?
Ready?
What? We use this for things. What do you want? What is your favorite color? What happened? Where? For places. Where do you live? Where's the bathroom? Where did you go? When? For time. When is your birthday? When did you start learning English? When will you leave? Why? For reasons. Why are you sad? Why did you quit your job? Why do you study English? Who? For people. Who is your teacher? Who did you meet? Who wants coffee? How? For manner, condition, or quantity. How are you? How do you cook this? How much is it? How many brothers do you have? How old are you? How far is the station?
How has so many combinations. How much, how many, how old, how far, how long, how often.
Yes, and all of them follow the same pattern. How often do you exercise? How far is your office? How long did you wait? WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb.
I think I understand now. Let me make some questions. Why do you learn English? Where did you buy that shirt? What time is it? Who is your best friend? How did you get here?
Excellent, all perfect. WH questions are model number 2. And remember the special rule. When who or what is the subject, no auxiliary needed.
No auxiliary for subject, who and what. I will write that down.
Okay, model number 3. These are called choice questions or A or B questions.
Oh, like coffee or tea? Yes or no?
Exactly, but in a full sentence. We use the structure of a yes or no question, and then we add or with a second choice. For example, do you want coffee or tea? Are you coming today or tomorrow? Did you buy the red one or the blue one?
So the structure is auxiliary plus subject plus verb plus option A plus or plus option B.
Yes, and the intonation is interesting too. Usually our voice goes up on the first choice and down on the second choice. Listen, do you want coffee or tea?
Oh, I hear it. Up on coffee, down on tea.
You can also ask, would you like to stay or go? Can you speak English or Spanish?
Is your favorite season summer or winter? Choice questions are great because they help the other person answer more easily. You give them the options.
I like that. It's like helping them choose.
Exactly. And here's a tip. When someone asks you a choice question, don't just say yes. That is a very common mistake. If I ask, do you want pizza or pasta, and you say yes, it is funny but confusing. You need to choose one. I want pizza, or I'd like pasta, please.
Yes. Yes is not an answer to a choice question. Good tip.
So, model number 3, choice questions. Auxiliary plus subject plus verb plus option A or plus option B. Now we are getting to the fun part, tag questions.
Tag questions. Those little questions at the end of a sentence, right? Like, you're a teacher, aren't you?
Exactly. Tag questions are short questions we add at the end of a statement. They are very common in English conversation, and they do two things. One, they confirm information we think is true. Two, they invite the other person to agree or disagree.
So it's not really a question because I already know the answer?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Let me explain the grammar rule first, then the meaning. The grammar rule is simple. Positive statement plus negative tag. Negative statement plus positive tag.
Okay, so if the sentence is positive, the tag is negative.
Yes. For example, you are a student, aren't you? She lives here, doesn't she? They finished the work, didn't they? He can drive, can't he? You will help me, won't you?
And if the sentence is negative?
Then the tag is positive. You aren't tired, are you? She doesn't like fish, does she? They didn't win, did they? He can't swim, can he? You won't tell anyone, will you?
I see the pattern. The tag uses the same auxiliary verb as the main sentence. Are becomes aren't or are, do becomes don't or do, did becomes didn't or did.
Perfect. And if there's no auxiliary in the statement, we use do in the tag. You like chocolate, don't you? She works hard, doesn't she?
What about I am? Like, I'm late, aren't I? Wait, that doesn't sound right. Shouldn't it be amped I?
Haha, great question. In English, we don't say amt I. That word doesn't exist. We say, I'm late, aren't I? It is the only exception. Even though the verb is am, the tag uses aren't.
English is weird sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. Now, let me tell you about intonation. This is very important. If my voice goes down on the tag, I am confirming something I believe is true. You're from Brazil, aren't you? Down. I think you are from Brazil, and I want you to confirm it.
And if your voice goes up?
If my voice goes up, I am really asking. I don't know the answer. I'm surprised or curious. You're from Brazil, aren't you? Up. Like, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, that is a big difference. Down means I know. Up means I don't know.
Exactly. So tag questions are model number 4, statement plus opposite tag. Very natural, very native. Okay, Emma, model number 5. This is the secret weapon of polite English, indirect questions.
Indirect questions? Are these the really polite ones?
Yes. Imagine you were talking to your boss or a stranger or someone important. You don't want to sound too direct. So instead of saying, where's the bathroom, which is fine, but a little direct, you could say, could you tell me where the bathroom is?
Oh, that sounds much softer and more polite.
Exactly. And here is the grammar. When we make an indirect question, the word order changes. In a normal question, we say, where is the bathroom? WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb. But in an indirect question, we say, could you tell me where the bathroom is? Notice the bathroom is subject plus verb, not is the bathroom.
Wait, so inside the indirect question, it becomes like a normal sentence?
Yes, the question part loses its question word order. It becomes a statement word order. Let me show you more examples. Direct, what time is it? Indirect, do you know what time it is? Direct, how much does it cost? Indirect, can you tell me how much it costs? Direct, where did she go? Indirect, would you mind telling me where she went?
Oh, do you know what time it is? Not what time is it? Can you tell me how much it costs? Not how much does it cost?
Exactly. The subject comes before the verb inside the indirect part, and we usually start with polite phrases like, could you tell me? Do you know? Can you explain? Would you mind telling me? I was wondering, do you happen to know?
I was wondering if you could help me. That's indirect too?
Yes, and that brings me to another point. Indirect questions don't always start with a WH word. We can also use if or whether. For example, could you tell me if the store is open? Do you know whether he is coming? I was wondering if you have time to talk.
So if and whether are for yes or no indirect questions?
Perfect, you got it. WH words are for information. If, whether are for yes or no. Both use statement word order inside. Could you tell me if this train goes to London? Not, does this train go?
This is so useful for work emails and formal situations.
Absolutely. Indirect questions make you sound professional, respectful, and fluent. They are model number 5. Before we finish, let's talk about 3 common mistakes people make when asking questions in English.
Yes, please. I want to avoid these.
Mistake number 1, using do with the verb be. I hear learners say, do you be happy or do you are a student? No, be is already an auxiliary verb. You don't add do. You say, are you happy? Are you a student? Were you tired? Never use do with be.
Never. Are you, not do you are.
Mistake number 2, wrong word order in WH questions. Some learners say, why you are sad instead of why are you sad. Remember, WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb. Why are you sad? What do you want? Where did he go?
The auxiliary must come before the subject every time.
Mistake number 3, forgetting that who and what can be subjects. Remember, who called you, not who did call you. If who or what is doing the action, no auxiliary. What happened? Who wants ice cream? Who broke the window?
Those 3 mistakes are so common, but now I know how to avoid them.
Okay, let's do a quick recap. Today we learned 5 question models.
Number 1, yes or no questions. Auxiliary plus subject plus main verb. Do you like coffee?
Number 2, WH questions. WH word plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb. Where do you live? And remember, no auxiliary when who or what is the subject.
Number 3, choice questions. Do you want tea or coffee?
Number 4, tag questions. Positive statement plus negative tag. You're tired, aren't you?
Number 5, indirect questions. Could you tell me where the station is? With statement word order inside.
Perfect. And now here is your practice challenge. We want you to write 5 questions in the comments below. 1 yes or no question, 1 WH question, 1 choice question, 1 tag question, and 1 indirect question. Try to use your own life. Ask about your job, your city, your hobbies.
Yes, and we will read the best ones and reply to you. This is your chance to practice. Don't be shy. Remember, mistakes are how you grow. That's why we're called English Sprout TV, because every mistake is just a seed for better English.
Beautifully said, Emma. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button and subscribe to English Sprout TV. We post new English podcast episodes every single day to help you speak English with confidence.
And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Also, visit our website, EnglishSproutTV.com, for free transcripts, vocabulary lists, and practice worksheets for every episode.
Thank you so much for listening today. Keep asking questions, keep growing, and remember, your English is getting better every day.
Bye for now, everyone. See you in the next episode.
See you next time on English Sprout TV.